Welcome back to NBA Wow TV, and the Trailblazers are dangerous to the Lakers in the NBA playoffs. First round upset? The number 1 seed LA Lakers are up against the number 8 Trailblazers to determine who advances to the next round of the playoffs in the West. Based on their records in the regular season, the Lakers at 52-19 and the Trailblazers at 35-39, most people would think that the Lakers will steamroll the Blazers in this round 1 matchup, but it's way more complicated than that. The Trailblazers have been one of the standout teams in the bubble, winning 6 of their 8 seeding games, while the Lakers have looked a shadow of themselves, managing only 3 victories in their 8 games. The bubble hasn't been kind to the Lakers so far. They seem sort of unmotivated, and King James, at times, he's looked dejected in that bubble. So this one's got us sort of thinking, can the Trailblazers actually upset the Lakers in the first round? There's a real solid chance for them to create one of the biggest upsets in recent basketball history. If you're enjoying this video and want to see more like this, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for the regular updates on our best NBA videos. One of the reasons the Blazers are such a threat to the Lakers is what we call flat-out momentum. They've been playing well as a team led by their super motivated point guard, Damian Lillard, supported by his backcourt mate, CJ McCollum, Zach Collins, and Yusuf Nurkic.
Down low, got plenty of space to operate here. Nurk, left shoulder, you love to see it.
The team right now is oozing with confidence when they're on the court, and they have a belief that they can come out on top in tight games against any opponent you put in front of them. Of the 6 games that they won in the bubble, 4 were by a margin of 5 or fewer points, which shows right there that if the Blazers can keep their composure, they can close games out with wins.
That's short. Blazers trying to keep it alive.
On the other hand, the Lakers have no momentum coming into the playoffs and will have to get back to some semblance of their top game in order to overcome the Blazers. This could be the perfect storm for a serious first-round upset. What's also sort of concerning is the offensive depth of the Lakers. Apart from Bron and Anthony Davis, they don't have a dynamic offensive player that can actually score goals and make plays any given moment. They also don't shoot all that great from the three-point line as a team, which is not all that inspiring leading into the playoffs. So what'll happen if the Lakers lose Anthony Davis or LeBron James for several minutes in a tight game? Or even worse, if either one of them has to sit out a game. Don't say it, this would be disastrous. In addition to this, their top quality defensive unit has been dealt a blow with the absence of Avery Bradley. Guarding Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum might prove to be a nightmare for the Lakers, since LeBron is the only player who's good enough to effectively guard one of these 2 players.
On the floor, give it to Carmelo Anthony for 3. He's got it! Carmelo Anthony!
The other player will likely just space it out and create some seriously dangerous offensive plays for the Trailblazers. So with all the attacking and defense frailties that the Lakers have displayed so far in the bubble, can the Blazers win this first-round playoff series? No, and probably no. We have to realize that the Lakers were not all that motivated in the seeding games leading up to the playoffs. The Lakers actually had nothing to play for. They had already secured the number 1 seed in the West and literally were just playing those games because they had to. Now, the Lakers do have an NBA title to win and are going to be totally switched on and motivated for the playoffs. LeBron has never gone out in the first round of the playoffs in his 17-year career. And despite the weird nature of the bubble, we don't see it happening this year either. LeBron's going to be supported by his man AD, who is anxious to win his first NBA title himself. The Blazers are definitely going to be competitive and will probably win a couple of games. But we don't see this series going past 6 games before the Lakers wrap it up. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for the regular updates on our best NBA videos.